All right. This is the third time I've lost you on my trying to hold my tablet and read my computer at the same time. So hopefully I'm going to just stay where I'm at. And hopefully all these losses, I think I can upload all the ones I keep losing. Okay. So if not, then I'll just talk from the beginning and stop where we're at now. Okay, so clarity and questioning. This is for voir dire. Okay, so we're learning voir dire and how important. I told you guys last week from my own brain that voir dires can make or break your whole case. Okay, so clarity and questioning. Confusing or overly complex questions can also limit the effectiveness of voir dire. If jurors don't fully understand a question, they may give unclear or misleading answers. Attorneys should keep questions straightforward and focused on a single idea at a time. Examples of strong versus weak questions. Weak question, quote, would you agree that people sometimes have subconscious biases that affect their decision making? Stronger question. Can you think of a time when you recognized that your personal experiences shaped how you viewed a situation? And then by crafting clear, open-ended questions, attorneys can encourage jurors to naturally reveal their perspectives, leading to more effective jury selection. Mistake number 3. Okay. Ignoring nonverbal cues. So jurors communicate more than just their words. Their body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice can provide insights into their thoughts and biases. Attorneys who focus only on verbal responses risk missing essential signals that could reveal hidden opinions or discomfort. So why nonverbal cues matter? Jurors may try to give socially acceptable answers during voir dire, but their body language can tell a different story. A juror who says they can be fair while crossing their arms and avoiding eye contact may not be as impartial as they claim. Attention to these subtle cues helps attorneys determine whether a juror is being truthful or holding something back. Key nonverbal signs to watch for. Crossed arms or leaning away. This can indicate defensiveness or disagreement with the discussion. Lack of eye contact. A juror who avoids eye contact may be uncomfortable hiding something or disengaged. Okay. Subtly nodding or shaking one's head. Even small reactions can indicate agreement or disagreement with what is being said. Tone and pace of speech. Even small reactions can indicate agreement or disagreement with what is being said. Tone and pace of speech. A hesitant response or a sudden change in tone may suggest uncertainty or a reluctance to be honest. Facial expressions, raised eyebrows, smirks, or frowns can reveal skepticism or strong opinions on key issues. Techniques to indicate and respond to nonverbal cues. Okay. Compare verbal and nonverbal signals. If a juror's words don't match their body language, it may indicate a deeper issue worth exploring. Follow up on inconsistencies. If a juror gives a hesitant or uncomfortable answer. Reframe the question and give them another chance to explain. Engage jurors who seem withdrawn. Some jurors may need extra encouragement to speak freely. Gentle follow-up questions can help them open up. Next one. Observe how jurors react to each other's answers. Their expressions and body language can reveal agreement, disagreement, or discomfort when others speak. Ignoring nonverbal cues can lead to missed opportunities for deeper insight into jurors' attitudes. Attorneys who actively observe and respond to these signals can make more informed decisions about jury selection. Mistake number 4, failing to build rapport with potential jurors. Voir dire is not just about gathering information. It also about building trust. Attorneys who fail to connect with jurors risk losing valuable insights because jurors may withhold their true thoughts if they feel uncomfortable or dismissed. Creating an open conversational atmosphere, encouraging jurors to share honest opinions, which is critical for effective jury selection. Why rapport matters. Jurors who feel at ease are more likely to provide candid responses. When an attorney appears disengaged, overly aggressive, or uninterested in jurors' opinions, it can create an environment where jurors either shut down or say what they think the attorney wants to hear. A lack of connection can also make it harder for any attorney to gauge a juror's biases, as people tend to be more guarded when they do not feel a sense of trust. How to establish a conversational tone. Use a natural, approachable style. Avoid sounding rehearsed or overly formal. A conversational approach helps jurors feel more comfortable. Acknowledge jurors' responses. Simple gestures like nodding or responding with, quote, "That's helpful, thank you," can show that their input is valued. Engage jurors individually. Directly addressing jurors by name and responding to their answers with follow-up questions shows genuine interest. Keep the tone professional but personable. Jurors appreciate authenticity, and a warm yet professional demeanor fosters trust. Common mistakes that damage rapport. Rushing through questions. If jurors feel they are being processed quickly, they may be less inclined to give thoughtful answers. Using legal jargon, complex legal terms can create a disconnect and make jurors hesitate to engage. Interrupting or cutting off answers. If jurors feel dismissed, they may shut down and give less meaningful responses. Appearing robotic or rehearsed. Jurors respond better to attorneys who seem engaged and genuinely interested in what they have to say. The role of authenticity to voir dire. Jurors can sense when an attorney is being dangerous. No, is being disengaged. No, is being disingenuous. Okay, is being disingenuous. Jurors can sense when an attorney is being disingenuous. Trying too hard to be friendly or relatable can come across as forced. Instead, attorneys should focus on being themselves while maintaining professionalism. A relaxed conversational approach. combined with active listening, helps jurors feel comfortable sharing honest opinions, leading to a more effective jury selection process. Mistake number 5, relying on stereotypes instead of individual assessment. One of the most damaging mistakes an attorney can make during voir dire is assuming they can predict a juror's views based on demographics alone. Relying on stereotypes, whether based on race, gender, age, profession, or background, can lead to poor jury selection. And that's what I was telling you the other night. Out of my own head, I was saying, there are so many questions you have to ask. And, certain things can lead to poor jury selection, decisions, and missed opportunities to actual biases. Why stereotyping fails in jury selection? Stereotyping oversimplify complex human perspectives. A juror's experiences, values, and beliefs influence their outlook far more than surface level traits. For example, assuming that older jurors are always pro law enforcement or younger jurors are always more sympathetic to plaintiffs ignores the diversity of individual experiences. Believing that professionals like doctors or engineers will always be analytical and favor defense arguments can be misleading, as their personal experiences may shape different perspectives. Assuming jurors from specific socioeconomic backgrounds will automatically align with one side can result in missing key insights about their attitudes. The danger of bias in jury selection. Stereotyping weakens voir dire strategy and can lead to legal challenges. The Supreme Court's ruling in Batson v. Kentucky, 476 U.S. 79, 1986, prohibits using preemptory strikes based on race. Similar protections apply to gender and other classifications, meaning attorneys must base their decisions on valid case-related reasons rather than assumptions. Case studies showing why individual assessment matters. A corporate executive who seemed like a natural defense juror turned out to have negative experiences with large corporations, making them more sympathetic to the plaintiff. A retired police officer who seemed likely to favor the prosecution held deep concern about police misconduct due to personal experiences, making them a more neutral juror than expected. So see, you have to look at these things and these clues, and then you decide if you want that juror or not. I'm saying that out of my head, out of my own head. Okay, so a young college student assumed to be liberal and anti-corporate revealed conservative views on personal responsibilities during voir dire, making them a better defense juror. Best practices for evaluating jurors without bias. Ask open-ended questions. Let jurors explain their views in their own words rather than making assumptions. Listen to personal experiences. How a juror discusses past experiences can provide better insights than demographic details. Look for patterns in answers, not in backgrounds. Focus on what jurors say, how they say it, and their comfort level in discussing key issues. Avoid labeling jurors too quickly. First impressions can be misleading. Attorneys should allow enough time for each juror to reveal more about themselves before forming an opinion. Effective voir dire depends on assessing each juror as an individual rather than relying on broad assumptions. By focusing on their responses and attitudes, attorneys can make more informed jury selection decisions. How Nigeli deposition and trial supports your voir dire strategy. Let me see how far this goes. Because, it's almost at the end. Good. Because I can't hold this tablet much more. So how, I don't know. Oh, Nigeli, that's the company they're talking about. Deposition and trial supports your voir dire strategy. Okay. Effective voir dire requires careful preparation, precise documentation, and reliable trial support services. So this company, Nigeli Deposition and Trial, provides attorneys with the tools to enhance jury selection and streamline trial preparation. Our experienced court reporters, I'm a court reporter, I left at 180 words a minute and switched to another college. I didn't take the state test. I switched to another college, and then I switched back to that college, and I graduated in 2008 in an associate's degree in paralegal studies at McCormick College, downtown Chicago, at Madison and Michigan Avenue. It's spelled MACCORMAC. So I'm a court reporter and a paralegal. But I never practiced, obviously, court reporting. I didn't take the state test. Okay, let's move on because my hand is killing me. Our experienced court reporters deliver accurate transcripts of voir dire proceedings, ensuring that every juror's response is preserved to reference. Legal transcription services help attorneys analyze verbal cues, while professional videography captures nonverbal cues and juror interactions for post-selection review. It's almost a wrap. Our advanced remote deposition services allow attorneys conducting remote and hybrid jury selection to participate seamlessly from any location. Additionally, our interpretation services ensure clear communication with diverse juror pools, remove language barriers that could impact the selection process. This Nigeli Deposition Company I'm reading from and Trial also provides secure document scanning and digital archiving, allowing attorneys to efficiently organize and review juror questionnaires. Social media research and voir dire notes. Our commitment to integrating the latest legal technology ensures that attorneys have reliable support at every trial preparation stage. For comprehensive trial support, contact our client service team at 800-528-3335. Okay, that's enough. Okay, so this was very, really excellent information that I was able to pull up for you guys and teach you a lot, about so if you're going, if I get some students that you want to be a paralegal or a lawyer, watch this video over and over again because this is excellent information that it told you a lot. I mean, I didn't just read you some little short paragraph. It told you a real lot. And I found it very interesting as a paralegal and a court reporter. So it is very important to, pick a good voir dire. And if you're the defense attorney, if the state has a possible juror, they want, if you have to make sure, is there anything in that juror that's going to be, detrimental to your side of the trial? You have to really, and you have to think of so many questions to ask. So I just thought that I would teach you that voir dire because I started it the other night and I read you the dictionary definition. And I told you out of my own head that, the voir dire can make or break you. I'm going to stop this so I can upload it, not get stuck with it taking all night. But I'm in the mood to do another talk video. People, please don't just hit my sexy pictures with a low cut top and cleavage. Please listen and watch all of my talk videos. You will be so surprised. I'm manic, so I'm thinking of like 90 different things at one time. So I'll be teaching you so many different classes, and I think of things that other people just don't think. I go deeper into a deeper thought than somebody else would do. That's why I'm the best teacher you can have. So please subscribe and hit my like button. And please don't just hit my sexy pictures. And please listen and watch my talk videos. It's like you all, you hit I get 1,000 hits on my first video because it's sexy. And then I get like 200 on one that's sexy and 900. And then it's just like you jump out and you leave and you run away. And I'm like, oh my God, they're not the least bit interested in hearing a word I have to say. Do you live your whole life that way? When you get up in the morning, you leave to go to work or wherever? You're not interested in listening to other people, what they have to say to you? You should give every talk video I have, you should give you should listen to, because you never know what I'm going to say. And even if you start a talk video and you go, oh, I'm not interested in this one, if you stay and listen, I could go 50 different subjects, not just the first thing you hear and like, well, I'm not interested. It's not going to be, I talk about so many different things in one talk video. So please watch all of my videos and the whole video, because you will my stories will get better and better. And another thing, when you see me in the same costume 2 or 3 times, don't just hit the first one, because the second and third one might be the best part of the story. So people keep just hitting. If I wear this costume again tonight, it's like you'll hit this one, and then if I make 2 more in this pink outfit, you'll barely bother listening to the next 2. And the next 2 I make in this costume might be the best part of the whole thing I'm talking about. So please watch all my videos and give it a chance. And please subscribe. Thank you, and have a good evening. I love you all. Bye-bye.